Strategic thinking can radically reshape the way we make decisions. Most people tackle issues as they arise. This is tactical thinking. But here's the problem. Tactical thinking traps you in an endless cycle of putting out fires. Imagine playing chess. A beginner focuses only on the next move. That's tactical. But a grandmaster, they see patterns, positions, and possibilities. 20 moves ahead. That's strategic. Life works the same way. Strategic thinking means stepping back from daily challenges to see the bigger picture. Instead of asking, "How do I fix this issue?" you ask, "Why does this issue keep happening?" Instead of wondering, "What should I do today?" you ask, "Where do I want to be in 5 years?" Here's the powerful truth. Strategic thinking isn't some innate talent. It's a skill anyone can build. Think of it like building a muscle. Every time you pause before reacting, consider the long-term consequences or spot patterns instead of isolated events. You're strengthening your strategic mindset. The difference between successful people and everyone else isn't luck or talent. It's their ability to think strategically. They don't just react to life. They design it. They don't just solve problems. They prevent them. They don't just take opportunities. They create them. Starting today, you'll learn how to shift from tactical to strategic thinking. And this isn't just another skill. This is the master skill that will elevate every area of your life. Lesson 1. Personal strategic analysis. Now that you understand strategic thinking, it's time to turn that lens on yourself. Personal strategic analysis is not just self-reflection. It's like having a high-definition map of your life. Imagine yourself as the CEO of your own journey. Every successful CEO knows their company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and you need to know yours too. But here's the twist. Most people look at their strengths in a superficial way. They say, "I'm good at math," or "I'm creative." But real creativity? It's not just about art. It's about seeing solutions where others see only problems. Math skills? They're not just about numbers. They're about understanding complex systems. First, take a look at your past wins. Don't just list them. Find the patterns. Did you succeed because of persistence? Because you connected the dots others missed? Now look at your challenges, not as failures, but as data. Each setback tells you something about your current strategy. This isn't about judging yourself. It's about decoding your own operating system. Once you understand yourself with clarity, you can play to your strengths, shore up your weaknesses, and seize opportunities that others completely overlook. Lesson 2. Strategic vision development. Most people live life like they're building a house without a blueprint. They stack bricks, hoping their dream home will just appear. But strategic vision development? It's about creating the blueprint first. Here's something game-changing. Your future isn't something that just happens to you. It's something you design. The best way to start? Picture yourself 5 years from now. Don't just think about money, career, or relationships. Go deeper. Ask yourself, how do I feel when I wake up? What problems have I solved? What impact am I having on others? What skills have I mastered? Now here's where it gets exciting. Work backward from that vision. If that's your end goal, what needs to be true 1 year from now? 6 months from now? Next month? Each step backward becomes a milestone forward. Worried about uncertainty? Most people do. They think they need to predict the future. But the truth, your vision isn't about prediction. It's about direction. It's your North Star, not a rigid GPS. With a clear vision, every decision becomes easier. Should you take that job? Move to that city? Learn that skill? Your vision gives you the answer. You stop reacting to life and start creating it. Lesson 3. Strategic environment design. Your environment is silently shaping your decisions every single day. Most people think they need pure willpower to change their lives, but strategic thinkers, they design their environment to make success almost automatic. Think about it. If you keep cookies on your desk, you'll eat them. That's not a willpower problem. It's an environment problem. Want to read more? Put a book on your bed, not your phone. Want to work out? Sleep in your gym clothes with your shoes by the door? But here's the thing. Your environment isn't just physical. It's your digital space, your social circle, your daily routines. Everything in your environment is either pulling you closer to your goals or pushing you further away. When you design your environment strategically, good decisions become effortless, and success becomes your default. Lesson 4. Resource optimization. Most people think resources are meant to be used, but strategic thinkers, they know resources are meant to be multiplied. Time, invest it, energy, channel it, skills, compound them. Every resource you have can create more. Knowledge leads to better decisions lead to more opportunities, and more opportunities lead to greater resources. It's a powerful cycle. When you optimize your resources strategically, efficiency breeds abundance, turning ordinary inputs into extraordinary results. Lesson 5. Managing risk and uncertainty. For most people, risk is something to avoid, but strategic thinkers, they see it differently. Risk isn't an obstacle. It's an opportunity for growth. Think about nature. Trees that are never exposed to wind grow weak and collapse in the first storm. But trees that face strong winds, they develop deep, resilient roots. Life works the same way. The real difference between average thinkers and strategic thinkers, it's their approach to risk. Average thinkers do everything they can to avoid risk. They play it safe. They stick to what's comfortable. But strategic thinkers, they don't just brace for what might go wrong. They position themselves to capitalize when things go right. The secret? Asymmetric risk. This is where your potential upside far outweighs the possible downside. Think of it like learning a new skill. The worst that can happen? You lose a little time. The best that can happen? You transform your entire career. And here's what makes this insight truly powerful. When you understand risk correctly, you stop fearing it and start using it. You begin building contingency plans that don't just protect you from failure, they unlock new opportunities. Each backup plan becomes another pathway to success. This isn't about being reckless. It's about becoming adaptable and resilient. When you manage risk with a strategic mindset, uncertainty stops being intimidating and starts becoming a limitless source of opportunity. Lesson 6. Growth and learning strategies. Most people have it all wrong when it comes to learning. They jump from one skill to the next, hoping something will stick. But strategic learners, they know that learning itself is a skill, and not just any skill. It's the most powerful one to master. Your brain isn't just a storage unit for information. It's a vast, intricate network. Everything you learn connects. Here's where things get exciting. When you learn strategically, your growth becomes exponential. It's called learning transfer. When you master one thing, you're actually mastering many. Learning chess sharpens your strategic thinking. Studying music enhances your pattern recognition. Acquiring a new language rewires your entire brain. To make the most of this, don't chase random skills. Focus on meta skills. The skills that level up your ability to learn everything else. Recognizing patterns, applying mental models, systematic thinking, these don't just add to your abilities, they multiply them. And here's the real game changer. Growth isn't linear, it's exponential. Every skill you learn makes it easier to learn the next one. Every pattern you spot helps you detect more. It's a self-reinforcing cycle of constant improvement. This isn't about becoming a know-it-all. It's about becoming the kind of person who can learn anything, anytime, anywhere. Because in today's fast-changing world, your biggest advantage isn't what you know. It's how fast you can learn and how quickly you can adapt. If you're serious about transforming your life and becoming the master of your own destiny, hit that like button, subscribe, and take the first step toward designing your future with strategic thinking. Lesson 7. Relationship and network strategy. Relationships are not just parts of life, they are the amplifiers that shape every part of it. The most successful individuals understand a crucial truth. Success is never a solo journey. But here's the difference. They don't just build random connections. They cultivate strategic relationships. Think of your network as a garden. Every relationship requires a different kind of attention. Some need constant care, while others thrive with deep, occasional connection. The key? Understanding the unique nature of each relationship, instead of treating everyone the same way. Here's what makes this powerful. Every person in your network has their own network. Their skills can complement yours. Their perspectives can expand your thinking. But the real magic? It happens when you become the connector, bringing people together and creating a network that grows on its own. The strategy is simple yet profound. Give value first. Become the person who connects, who helps, who shares. When you focus on contributing to others, opportunities will flow back to you, naturally. But here's what most people miss. Strong networks aren't transactional, they're transformational. Instead of asking, "What can others do for me?" ask, "How can I help them grow and evolve?" Your network is not just a list of contacts. It's an ecosystem of opportunities, insights, and support. When built strategically, your network becomes more than the sum of its parts. It becomes a force multiplier that can accelerate your success beyond imagination. Lesson 8. Career and Work Strategy. The old approach to career success, work hard, wait for a promotion, is broken. That's not a strategy. That's a recipe for frustration. Strategic career planning, however, works differently. Imagine your career as a game of chess. Most people think only one move ahead, the next job, the next raise. But strategic professionals, they think in patterns. They position themselves where multiple opportunities can unfold. What makes this approach so powerful? Every skill you learn, every relationship you nurture, and every project you complete isn't just an achievement, it's an asset. The goal? To put yourself in positions where your work generates compound returns. This requires what I call a career moat, a unique blend of skills, relationships, and reputation that makes you not just valuable, but irreplaceable. When you have a career moat, opportunities come to you. You stop competing and start selecting. And here's the game changer. Your career isn't a ladder, it's a platform. Every position should give you three things: skills to build upon, relationships to grow, with opportunities to make a visible impact. This isn't about playing office politics. It's about being so good they can't ignore you, and so strategic they can't replace you. When you build your career strategically, success is no longer about luck. It's about positioning. Lesson 9. Financial Strategy. Integration money isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of choice, and freedom to make an impact. But here's what sets strategic financial thinkers apart. They don't focus on what money can buy. They focus on what money can build. Think of money like water in a garden. If you just let it sit, nothing grows. You need a system to direct it where it can flourish. Every dollar should do two things: protect you from risks, create new opportunities. Most people save money, but strategic thinkers, they deploy it. Financial strategy isn't just about accumulating wealth. It's about expanding your capacity to create it. When you invest in skills, relationships, and opportunities, you're not spending, you're building. And here's the breakthrough insight. Financial freedom isn't a number, it's a system of income streams, assets, and automation that works while you sleep. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building wealth that lasts. Wealth that provides options, security, and impact. Lesson 10. Health and Energy Strategy. Your health isn't just another aspect of your life. It's the foundation of everything else. Your energy levels affect every decision you make, every goal you pursue, every interaction you have. But here's the problem. Most people sacrifice their health for success, when the truth is, health is success. Managing energy isn't like managing time. You can't create more time, but you can generate more energy. And with more energy, you get more out of every moment. It's like upgrading your entire life's operating system. But energy isn't just about diet and exercise. It's about recovery, stress management, sleep quality, and even breathing. Every aspect of your lifestyle can either drain or multiply your energy. The key is to build a portfolio of habits that generate more energy than they consume. When you optimize your energy, you're not just improving your health, you're upgrading your entire life. Lesson 11, Time and Focus Strategy. Time doesn't just pass, it flows, and you control where it goes. We all have the same 24 hours, but strategic thinkers don't manage time. They manage attention. Most people try to do more things in less time. But the truth, productivity isn't about speed, it's about leverage. One focused hour can accomplish more than an entire week of distractions. Think of your attention like a laser. When scattered, it's weak, but when focused, it can cut through steel. Identify your prime productivity hours. Treat them like gold. Design your environment to minimize distractions and maximize focus. When you master focus, you don't just work more efficiently, you achieve the impossible. Lesson 12, Creativity and Innovation Strategy. Creativity isn't random, it's strategic. While most people wait for inspiration to strike, strategic thinkers engineer breakthroughs. Your mind is a laboratory where ideas combine and evolve. The more diverse your inputs, the stronger your creative power. When you treat creativity as a system, you generate inspiration on demand. Lesson 13, Decision-Making Enhancement. Every decision you make today is shaping the story of your future. But here's what most people overlook. It's not about how many decisions you make. It's about the quality of those choices. The way you decide has a far greater impact on your life than simply making more choices. Think of your mind as a decision-making lab. Every choice is an experiment, a chance to learn, to improve, to grow. But strategic decision makers? They go beyond just looking at the outcome. They dive deep into the entire process, understanding that how you decide is often more important than what you decide. Conclusion. Everything we've covered isn't just theory. It's a complete system for success. Strategic thinking isn't something you're born with. It's built. Now you have the tools to design the life you want. Your life is your most important project, and you are the architect. If you're ready to take control of your future, like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. Let's embark on this strategic journey together.